Hello, and thank you very much for your interest in learning a little bit more about the Nebraska Safety Council and Work Well. This is our membership orientation. It's an opportunity for new members or new member contacts who are hoping to learn a little bit more about our organization and what we do. If you are not a current member, but you're curious about signing up and wanting to understand what all you might get through membership, this is also a great opportunity to learn a little bit more. So again, thanks so much for taking some time out of your day to meet with us. We'll go ahead and dive right in. First, we do want to give you a little bit of information about the Nebraska Safety Council. So first and foremost, I do want to let you know that we are a 501c3 nonprofit organization. We are not OSHA. We are a local place that focuses on the state of Nebraska and serving the surrounding communities as well. We do bring quite a bit of value to companies of all sizes and industries. So whether you have a small group of folks that are working in an office, or maybe you are a manufacturer that oversees hundreds, possibly thousands of employees, we are going to have things that will support you in what you are doing. But again, I do want to reiterate, we are not OSHA and we are not a government agency. We are completely reliant on the support and sponsorships of local companies and groups, as well as folks utilizing us and, of course, signing up for membership with us. So our mission here is to provide education and leadership to empower people to live safe and healthy. We really are focused on trying to help improve people's overall quality of life, and we are so grateful to be able to work with such a wide variety of places across the state of Nebraska, specifically employers and organizations that let us work with them, partner with them to improve your safety, health, and wellness programs to benefit your employees. So a little bit about where exactly we're located. We are located in Lincoln, Nebraska. We have offices that moved in March of 2019. So we are at 3270 Folkways Boulevard. But again, just because we're headquartered in Lincoln doesn't mean that we don't service the full state. We absolutely work with folks all around Nebraska, and again, also surrounding states and areas. So a little bit more about us. One thing that we are exceptionally proud of is our Total Worker Health affiliation. We are the only Total Worker Health affiliate in the state of Nebraska and one of very few across the U.S. The Total Worker Health concept comes from NIOSH, and that is where we have our Worker 360 approach stemming from, is the Total Worker Health approach and concept. That's something that we'll talk a little bit more about as we continue to review different benefits, different services that we offer, but that will be a key component that you'll probably hear more and more, is that Worker 360 approach. So we do provide comprehensive strategies that integrate occupational health, safety, and health promotion. So again, Worker 360 and that approach that we have, whether it's through safety trainings, wellness support, and things like that, we really try and take a Worker 360 lens in doing that, which means we're not just going to be looking at just safety and safety alone in its own silo. We're not going to look at wellness alone in its own silo. In order to really maximize your workforce and make a tremendous impact on your bottom line, you do need to be looking at these as integrated risk management. And we really do believe that that will not only provide great benefits for your employees and their overall quality of life, but again, it is also going to have a tremendous impact for your organization in terms of that bottom line. You're going to see a boost in employee engagement. You're going to see a boost in employee productivity. You'll see a reduction of absenteeism, a reduction in those workplace injuries and illnesses. Lots of great things are all tied in with that Worker 360 approach. So again, be prepared to hear more and more about that as we go on throughout the presentation. But that is absolutely a core of the work that we do here with the Nebraska Safety Council. So a little bit of brief background. Several years ago, we used to offer different types of membership. Folks could sign up for a safety membership, folks could sign up for a wellness membership, or we did also have some dual members who signed up for both safety and wellness. However, again, because of that worker 360 approach that we believe is truly advantageous for everyone, we ultimately decided that it was time in 2019 to change over to a single membership. Again, we did this to serve our members and your employees as best as possible. We had been moving in this direction for several years, though. This was not something that we came to lightly. Workwell joined in with the Nebraska Safety Council in 2013. From there, again, we were offering dual memberships, encouraging people to see the benefits of engaging both safety and wellness, regardless of the industry that you work in and regardless of the size of your office, that there are resources and things you can do out there to make an impact on folks as they're on and off the job. So really, a lot of folks in that transition started to notice some things that were different. First and foremost, again, we're offering just one type of membership. So there's no picking and choosing anymore, just one option. We keep it simple for you. What's different with that membership? You now get everything. There's no question of, oh, well, they get this resource, but we don't get it. None of that anymore. You're going to get access to absolutely everything. You get access to safety resources, wellness resources, driving resources. It's all available to you now, keeping it as simple as possible. And how does that impact you at the end of the day? Well, again, like I said, it's easier and simpler for you. When you log in, there's just a simple login. When you go to access your resources, you can pick and choose what you're interested in seeing, but you're going to get exposed to it all. And again, that's just continuing to enhance and help you come to join us in that worker 360 approach with things. You're not going to be able to sign up for just safety information or just wellness information. We think it is critical for you to understand all of it. And again, to start to come to understand that integrated risk management is important for you. All right, so enough about us and what we're doing here now. I'm sure this is what you're really interested in hearing about, is diving into those membership benefits. And again, now that we've transitioned into that single membership, you're going to get a whole lot more with your membership. And for most people, you're probably going to be paying about the same rate as you used to in the past. So first and foremost, here are the ones that everyone loves, those free benefits. So first and foremost, if you are a new member, you do receive a 2-hour Worker 360 on-site evaluation. We really appreciate the chance to be able to come and meet face-to-face with you and your critical team members to understand what your processes are, what your operations look like, where your programs are at, what your facility is like. We'll come through and do a walkthrough, talk with you, talk with your employees, and from there, we'll go ahead and make personalized recommendations for you that'll help you get a prioritized list of what is critical to get addressed right away, what is something you can work on afterwards, and maybe some other things that you can work on once you've gotten those more critical pieces taken care of. So again, those new members get that great on-site evaluation. We really appreciate that chance to be able to meet with you in person, face-to-face, and do that with you. And again, that gives you personalized recommendations moving forward. And we do keep that and provide that information to you. So the next time when you come check in with us and say, hey, we've got this taken care of, I can't remember what we need to do next, or I don't know how to register for that, we'll be able to help you out with that as well. One thing on that 2-hour Worker 360 on-site evaluation, we absolutely understand that sometimes with turnover at organizations, a person that was there 1 year might be gone next year. Or also for our longtime members, maybe you joined and then 5 years later you find that you might really benefit from having another on-site evaluation. If you've been with us for a while but we haven't been on-site to touch base with you, we would be happy to come out and do that with you. Just go ahead and reach out and talk with us and we'll work with you further from there. A lot of the times that might also be counted as that ongoing annual 2-hour Worker 360 goal setting consultation. So again, we want to stay in contact with you. We want to see how things are progressing with you. And if things aren't moving forward or they've moved backwards, hey, we want to help you get back on track. So please take advantage of this complimentary consulting that you get with us. This is hundreds of dollars of free expert advice that you get to do what you want to move those programs and to evaluate and to get insight. So take advantage of it. Also, of course, we understand that sometimes maybe you don't need a full 2-hour session. Maybe sometimes you're just working through some projects while you're at work and you'd really like to just get a little peace of mind that you interpreted that OSHA standard right, or that the way that you're setting up your wellness challenge is going to be the best for your particular team that you're wanting to implement it with. That's what our free phone and email consultation is for. Those little quick questions where you just want to bounce something off of another person. You'd like to make sure that you're moving in the right direction. Go ahead and shoot us an email, give us a quick call, and we'll be happy to do that. That is free for you. All right. There are also a ton of member resources. A lot of these are available online through our website, or also are ones that are sent via email. So member resources include a monthly electronic newsletter that is sent once a month, and that is usually sent on the last Thursday of every month for the next month. So for example, right now it is January 2020. We're at the end of the month, which means our newsletter gets sent out today on Thursday, but that newsletter that's getting sent out at the end of January is for February 2020. So that way you're just getting a day or two up to be able to review the newsletter yourself and look at any of the direct to employee resources that might be embedded with that. And you'll have the opportunity to then move and push forward your efforts for the next month. We really do try and be proactive. So in that next newsletter, you'll see, okay, hey, what do I need to be doing? What kind of programs are going to be coming up in February or maybe even March that I can plan ahead for? We try and give you guys a leg up with all the information that's coming out in those e-newsletters. They'll also contain a ton of information on industry updates. And of course, we'll try and promote a lot of your different member benefits, from connections meetings to webinars to all of these little online things and other tools that we provide for you. We're going to try and promote all of this information so that you know what's available and you know how to get it, and you're getting reminders to use it and make the most of the membership. All right. Also, in those e-newsletters that you get from us in an email is a monthly employee digest. This is called the Worker 360 Digest, and it's a little bit different from the email that you get from us. The Worker 360 Digest is a PDF document embedded in the email that is intended to be distributed directly to employees. Of course, we certainly hope that it is of interest for you too, but this is intended to be a resource that you can forward out to your team and have them read it. It's intended to be printed off and then posted in a break room or in other areas so people can read it, maybe while they're waiting for their lunch to heat up in the microwave. These digests have great information on both wellness and safety topics, and will come out once a month. So please take a peek for those. They will always be at the top of that newsletter for you. Again, it's that Worker 360 Digest. One of our most popular benefits is our online video streaming. Our online video streaming has hundreds of different videos that are supplemental training videos, ranging anywhere from shorter versions of 5 to 6 minutes to longer, maybe around 22 minutes, across a lot of different topics. Whether it's human resource or forklift driving or winter driving safety, you're going to find a lot of great information in our online video streaming services. This is completely free to you. However, if this was a type of service that you attempted to go and get on your own, you could be paying several $1,000s to get it, but you get access for free. And it's not just the videos. The videos are available in both English and Spanish, but they also include quizzes and instructor guides and a lot of other great resources to help you and your employees make the most of the time that you are spending on doing that video review with them. It's great, for example, if you have someone that has a near miss incident or you have a new employee getting onboarded, online video streaming is a great tool to incorporate into those times. All right, we also offer a wide variety of wellness challenges available online too. We really love being able to share those wellness challenges completely free of charge with you. You can go and review the PDFs and look at them, download them, and share them with your team. The PDFs are getting updated slowly but surely here in 2020. We're very excited to give you much more resources that are refreshed and looking great, so that you're excited to also then share those resources and tools with your team. So keep an eye out for updated wellness challenges. We will be boosting those in that e-newsletter for you, but you can go ahead and also access those at any time online. All right, we also offer written safety program templates. We know sometimes you might come to realize, I needed a program and I don't have anything. Where do I start? Well, don't remake the wheel, that's for sure. We have a huge variety of written program templates that you can download and then alter as needed to fit your particular facility and operations. Of course, if you're needing something and don't see it online, don't worry. We might still be able to help you out. Feel free to reach out and we'll do our best to see if we can get you a program template set up. Of course, we also have a wide variety of employee checklists and driving program support as well. So plenty of benefits available for you to access and download online. We also, of course, want to provide people with recognition. We all thrive on that, right? So, of course, we offer a wide variety of different events throughout the year. A lot of our networking and educational events are going to be happening about every other month, and you will see those happening in a variety of different ways in 2020. We will be hosting our connections meetings. That's where we welcome members and members only to come in, possibly get some lunch and network with each other, and also, of course, have an opportunity to learn a little bit more about a hot and pertinent topic. Of course, we highly recommend that you come to these. They are free events, and they are included with your membership, and it's a great way to grow your own network and support system and have a chance to even just relate to other people that are in your profession. In addition to all of those connections meetings, you will also start to see more and more webinars getting put out, whether those are live webinars or recorded webinars. We're going to be doing a lot more, so keep an eye out for those. Again, those will all be promoted and advertised in your e-newsletter. We do host an annual conference and trade show. Please mark your calendars. It's coming up October 8th, 2020. We will be back at the Holthus Convention Center in York, Nebraska, with our pre-conference sessions being held on October 7th. And of course, again, that trade show is also included tons of vendors and exhibitors coming in with the most recent products, services, and cutting-edge technology to be able to show that to you and help you support your programs that you're doing at your organization. We also have some changes this year for our award programs. We will continue to have our safety award programs for employers to honor those companies that are working so hard with their safety efforts and are earning the variety of different award levels we have for that. The change that's coming this year is that our legacy awards, where we honor employees and offer that individual recognition, instead of having that in the early spring, we are now going to be adding that into our awards luncheon at that annual conference and trade show on October 8th. So again, Legacy Awards is definitely still happening. We love being able to give all of these amazing individuals the recognition they deserve. We're just switching the date, and we're going to be moving that into our conference. Of course, we'll always continue to offer that Governor's Wellness Awards application assistance for those that are interested in applying for that. All right, one of the newest and coolest membership benefits that we're offering right now is our Worker 360 risk assessment. I told you you'd hear a lot of Worker 360, right? Well, here's one of those things where it's very much brand new and in line with that approach. Our Worker 360 risk assessment is completely free for our members and also only available for members. We have had folks ask about this, ask if they could pay just to access this risk assessment, and it is only available for members. This assessment is really fabulous. It is super quick for you to implement. We help you get kicked off and started with it. It's quick for your employees to complete. It only takes the average employee about 5 to 7 minutes to go through and complete this survey online. This is an example of what your employees will see as they're going in and filling information. As you can see, they can do it online, very straightforward and easy to go through and enter information. And once all of your employees have completed it, you get a great aggregate report. This aggregate report is super easy to read. Here's an example. It's easier for you to just at a glance be able to tell where your concerns are with that red or where that green is, and you know your folks are doing great. Another really great advantage of the Worker 360 risk assessment is that you can compare across like industries and get an idea of where you rank. And of course, again, with this being a free resource, use it year after year. Have a great measuring stick to see where things are going well, what could use improvement, and how things are changing year to year. You can't expect that your workforce is always going to stay exactly the same all of the time. We know that as new generations move and grow into the workforce or retire from the workforce, things will change. So this is a great way to make sure that you're actually using data that reflects your actual work team, not the team that you had 5 years ago. So again, take advantage of this free Worker 360 risk assessment. It's too powerful of a tool to not at least look into it and see how we can help you with that. And again, this is going to give you actionable data to improve and enhance your safety, wellness, and driving programs that you have in place. All right. Covered a lot of benefits for you guys. We're going to do a quick run through now really fast of all of the programs and services that you get from us. One of the reasons why we do want to run through the programs and services is because our members get special pricing on all of these. That's right, special pricing on all of our programs and services. Oftentimes, our members will find that their membership well more than pays for itself simply because of the savings that they get for different trainings or services that they're using. We offer public and on-site training, health coaching, industrial hygiene services, a point tracking portal platform, health screenings, consultation services, and driving program support. Let me tell you a little bit more about public and on-site training. We offer those public classes in a variety of different areas across the state, not just in Lincoln. We're up in Norfolk. We're out in the central area in Kearney, Hastings, and Grand Island. You'll see us out in Scotts Bluff. Occasionally, you might even see us in other locations like Wayne, South Sioux City, Nebraska City, Auburn. So keep an eye out. Those locations do change and morph to try and make sure that we're servicing the entire state, not just one area. Also, on-site training can be extremely affordable. If you have a group of 7 or more people that need training that can all get off of their shift and into a room together to receive that training, the cost per person could be very effective for you. Plus, if you have folks that are on 2nd and 3rd shift or need trainings over weekends, or maybe you have something that needs to be site specific, on-site training could be a fabulous option because our trainers come to you. So if you're curious about that, the staff member that will help you get quotes and learn more about it is Valerie Hashke. And of course, all you have to do is simply call into us or send us an email and we can get you some more information on it. We also offer health coaching. Health coaching is one of the most effective ways to improve employee health and well-being. Our coaches do both in-person and telephonic coaching. Based off of health or risk assessments that you've completed, you may choose to include in your program certain requirements around folks that can opt into health coaching, or that maybe because of their health status might require some coaching sessions. We can tell you a lot more about that, how the health coaching works, again, if you reach out to us, but you can get really great special member pricing on our health coaching services. We also offer industrial hygiene services. Now, these can get expensive, like really expensive. So considering that we're a nonprofit, we just try and make sure that we're covering our costs while still delivering a really high quality product to you. So if you're needing industrial hygiene services, please do consider us, reach out for a quote and see how it stacks up. We can do noise monitoring, the air sampling, mold testing, light and ventilation assessments, and of course, ergonomic assessments. We can help with all of that. And of course, we also have MyVia. MyVia is an online point tracking platform that works with health coaching and other things, and also other features, and a very easy to use online platform. Employees can go in and log on. They can track their points. They can track their activities. It's very easy to administer. And again, it's a great tool without too many bells and whistles. If you're ever curious, I'd really love to have one of these nice point tracking systems, but we're kind of smaller and I'm not sure we can really afford this. You know what? We've got something that's going to really give you exactly what you need, no more and no less. So if you ever wanted one of these but thought you wouldn't be able to get one, you might not actually be out of the running. Go ahead and contact Nicole Osborne, our Wellness Services Manager, and she can talk with you a lot more about MyVia and how we can support your incentive plans. All right, finally, we do offer a huge variety of consultation. Of course, we offer comprehensive audits. Those are extremely in-depth audits that we come out on site for, oftentimes at least a full day to do the walkthrough. We do a detailed look at all of your written programs. We do a detailed facility review, and we give you a detailed report with recommendations for fixes that goes to you. We also do accident investigations, ergonomic assessments. We do food and beverage, vending modification support, physical activity and active commuting support, lactation compliance support, and also safety and wellness incentive plan design. If you did a health risk assessment, but you don't know what to do with that data, we can help you. Reach out to us. All right. I know you've already spent quite a bit of time with me, so I do want to go ahead and make sure that we have a chance to do some quick website navigation. So again, you're familiar with us, you know where to go and look for information when you're online. All right, so here is our website, www.nesafetycouncil.org. If you want to go ahead and pull up your own web browser, please do. Feel free to navigate along with us. Now, if you're a current member, I'm going to go ahead and call this out right now for you. Whenever you're a current member, my first recommendation is to come over to our member icon over here, click it, and make sure that you are logged in. Go ahead and log in right off the bat to make sure that you can instantly access your resources. Now, if you're not a member, that means you don't have a login. And that means that if you try to navigate to some of our member-only content, you won't be able to access it. Of course, you'll be able to see when we go into the member content area of our website. And just know, again, if you're not a member, you won't be able to access it. But you can always apply for membership online if you're interested after viewing this webinar. So I went ahead and logged in. Right away, you'll go ahead and see our home screen. We do offer a brief description of some of the main things that we do here at the Nebraska Safety Council. Driving training is something that you probably might not utilize us for a lot, but that's what a lot of people know us for. A lot of our community members know us for providing teen driver education. We provide beginner motorcycle rider programs and courses from April through October every year. We also, of course, service stop programs for minor traffic citations. And we also work with various different judges and counties to provide additional and more in-depth driving programs like attitudinal dynamics of driving, so in Alive at 25. So that way, when folks are making poor decisions behind the wheel, we can work with them to try and get them education before penalizing them. We want to educate first and foremost always. So we do a lot of driving training, and a lot of folks in our communities know us for that. But of course, as I'm sure you've heard throughout this webinar, between the membership benefits and all the services we provide, you can tell we offer a ton of worker education and events and work site services too. So again, lots of different things going on. From our homepage, you can, of course, always learn a little bit more about us and our team. If you wanted to reach out to someone in particular, our About Us page is going to be a great place to stop. For example, we had mentioned that Nicole is someone that you can reach out to if you're curious to get some more information on MyVia or designing a wellness program incentive plan. Nicole is going to be a great person to come over here. If you want to contact her, you can come here to email or give her a ring. You'll even see her direct extension listed right there with her. All right, from there, of course, we'll have all of our different driving programs that we offer. But moving over here, we have our worker education and events. Although it's early on in the year, we are just in planning mode right now for conferences. So stay tuned for more information to become updated here in this area. Of course, we have the mark your calendar date, but more and more information will be coming out soon. One of the main pages that I'd say to any of our members, if there's one page you want to bookmark, it's probably going to be training courses. Training courses page has the full list of all of the different public classes that we offer. And I emphasize public classes. We offer a huge variety of trainings. We offer a lot more than we can list on our webpage. So this is what we consistently offer for our public classes. But if you're curious about something and you don't see it listed, we might still be able to do it. So give us a call. Of course, we'll also always keep the most recent public training calendar. This is a great, easy to download, easy to print version of upcoming training classes in a variety of different areas. And that's always easy to access from that training courses page too. And finally, we also have our connections meetings. Now, members and non-members alike, you will all be able to navigate and access this page. But as you'll see, because I'm logged in and as a member I'm logged in, you'll see that I'm actually able to register. Unfortunately, non-members, these are for members only. So that means if you're curious in attending some of these events, consider membership. Of course, if you are a member and you're ready to register, you all can just navigate to this page and sign up for the event that you want. We are not only hosting sign up for our in-person events here, but we are also hosting our webinar registrations. So our webinar, one of our first webinars for 2020 is what to expect from OSHA this year. And again, it's a webinar. Go ahead, just click register and you'll get more information on how you can access that in the future. All right, of course, we also have worksite services. We mentioned these earlier, from industrial hygiene to wellness services and consulting. We offer some additional information on all of these and ways to reach out to our team. So if you navigate to this site and you knew you were curious about something, go ahead. When you navigate to these pages, you will find ways to be able to reach out and contact our team. Again, email or phone are all sorts of options that we have available for you guys. Or also our buttons will also help navigate you to contact us. All right, finally, we have our membership page. Now, if everyone clicks on membership right away from just clicking that top menu, everyone will be able to access and see this. This is where, if you're wanting to, you can apply for membership. We do offer a brief description of all those benefits that we've already gone over in this webinar today. But of course, we want to make sure that even if you're not a member, you have an opportunity to see what is available and get a better understanding of what things look like and what you're missing out on. So if you're a non-member, you can go ahead and, for example, click on Employee Digest. We'll show you an example of what that Worker 360 Digest looks like. Now, you'll note it's a January 2019 one. This is an older digest. Our current members get a new updated version of this every single month. All right, so from there, we'll go ahead. If you are logged in, again, members, if you are logged in, now we're going to start to dive into all of that member-specific content. So for example, let's go and check out that video streaming. When you click on video streaming, you're going to see some basic information about the benefit itself. The important thing to note is that once you're logged in order to actually access the online video streaming, you are going to need to follow a link to Training Network Now that takes you off of our website. This will give you the opportunity to log in at Training Network Now and access the benefit. However, you are not going to access that directly through our website. You will navigate away from our website in order to access that benefit. If you have questions about accessing online video streaming, again, as you've heard several times now, reach out to us and we'll help you do it. We also have a handy guide that if you'd like to have other employees on your end be able to navigate it, we have a very simple step-by-step guide on how they can access it, and we can share that with you. All right, you also heard us talk about all of those written safety plans. Well, here you'll see them. Anything that is highlighted in green, that's a link, a clickable link. When you click it, you'll see that you'll automatically download a Word document that you can go ahead and open up. So again, click something, immediate download, and that's going to let you start working on that written plan that you have. We also have Toolbox Talks. We're so excited that in 2020, our Toolbox Talks are getting a serious facelift. We're going to be advertising the ones that are getting updated in those e-newsletters, so stay tuned. But it's a huge list of all sorts of different topics that will be available. And it's not just safety. There are going to be a variety of topics for Toolbox Talks, whether it's wellness, driving, or safety, you'll find information that's very helpful for you here. And you'll really start to, again, understand that Worker 360 concept. All right, you'll also see wellness challenges. Wellness challenges are here and available to download. You can come here and look at anything and go ahead and just say, hey, you know what? I see this description that looks good. I'm ready to download it. Boom, your PDF will show up. And again, these are all going to be getting a facelift in 2020. All right, other than that, one last one that you might want to pay attention to is our job board. Now, the job board is a dual benefit. One, if you're looking for a job, of course, you can come here and see what's available. But the other side of that is that as a member, if you have an open position that you're trying to fill, we know it's hard. But guess what? Our audience is your audience, right? Go ahead and reach out. We can post your open position here and then promote it in the next upcoming newsletter. We don't just put it up on the board. That's right. We promote it specifically in an upcoming newsletter to really call it out for you. We want to help you get that filled. So of course, make sure you utilize the job board. It's very easy. You can just let us know you have a position, what it is, and how we can get more information about that job description out to folks. All right. There's a lot of information about all of the benefits, services, and things that you can access. But again, if you can remember, www.nesafetycouncil.org. If you're a member, go ahead and make sure that you immediately log in, and you'll never have to worry about accessing special member pricing for training courses or accessing those member content. And of course, coming back here real fast, if you ever have any questions, please go ahead and feel free to reach out. You can reach me at lturner@nesafetycouncil.org, or you can also email marketing@nesafetycouncil.org. Call into us at 402-483-2511. My extension is 104, but you can also feel free to call in and ask questions, and our team members will guide you to the best person on our team to be able to assist you further. We hope this was helpful. Again, thank you so much for your time. If you are a current member, please take advantage of all of your benefits and resources. We really appreciate your partnership and look forward to continuing to work with you for many years to come. Non-members, I don't know what you're waiting for. I hope you're filling out your application right now. We really hope that you'll consider membership with us, and we look forward to being able to work with you. Thanks all so much.